Hello, Capricorn. I need to talk to you about something that is genuinely fascinating happening in your energy right now. I just pulled cards for you, and the message coming through is so clear it actually gave me chills. So grab your coffee or tea, get comfortable, because what I am about to share with you is something you need to hear. Before we dive in, I have to say this energy feels different from other readings I have done recently. There is this sense of you standing at a threshold, and there are people literally waiting for your attention, your time, your energy. But here is the thing that the cards are making crystal clear to me right now. You are not obligated to let everyone in. You get to choose. You get to decide who deserves access to your world. And honestly, this is such a powerful position to be in. All right, let me tell you what came up. I pulled 6 cards for you, and each one builds on the last to tell this incredible story about boundaries, choices, and recognizing your own worth. I am going to walk you through each card and what it means for you moving forward. Because trust me, this is going to resonate on such a deep level. The first card that came out for you is the Ten of Wands. Now, when I first saw this card, my immediate thought was okay. Capricorn has been carrying way too much. And I know you know what I'm talking about. This card shows someone who has taken on every single responsibility, who has said yes to everything and everyone, who has basically become the person that everybody leans on. You have been that person, right? The one who always shows up, who always delivers, who never complains even when you are absolutely exhausted. But here is what this card is really telling us in the context of this reading. It is showing me that this has been your pattern. You have been the one carrying all these burdens, managing all these responsibilities, being available to everyone who needs you. And while that shows incredible strength and capability, it has also left you completely drained. I can see in this energy that you have been running on empty for a while now. You have been pushing through, being strong, being reliable, but internally you are just tired. You are tired of being the strong one all the time. You are tired of being the one everyone turns to. You are tired of feeling like you cannot put anything down, because everything will fall apart if you do. What strikes me most about this card in your reading is that it is not just about the physical exhaustion of doing too much. It is about the emotional and mental weight of feeling responsible for everyone and everything. You have taken on other people's problems as if they were your own. You have made yourself available at all hours. You have prioritized other people's needs over your own so consistently that it has become your default mode. And the Ten of Wands is appearing here to say that this cannot continue. Something has to change. I want you to really sit with this for a moment. Think about all the things you are currently carrying. Not just your own goals and responsibilities, but all the emotional labor you do for other people. All the times you have listened to someone vent for hours. All the times you have dropped what you were doing to help someone else. All the times you have put your own needs on the back burner because someone else needed you more. The Ten of Wands is showing me that you have been doing this for so long that you might not even realize how much you are carrying anymore. It has just become normal for you, but this card is also the setup for everything else that is coming in this reading. Because what happens next is about you finally recognizing that you do not have to carry all of this. You do not have to be available to everyone. You do not have to say yes to every request. And more importantly, you are about to step into a phase where you start being more selective about who gets access to your time, your energy, and your space. The Ten of Wands is the before picture. It is showing where you have been. And the rest of this reading is going to show you where you are heading, which is so much better. Now, the second card that came through is the King of Swords. And this is where things start to shift in a really powerful way. The King of Swords is all about mental clarity, discernment, and making decisions from a place of logic and wisdom rather than emotion or guilt. This card is telling me that you are moving into a phase where you are going to start seeing people and situations for what they actually are. Not what you hoped they would be or what they presented themselves as. This is such an important card for you right now, Capricorn, because it represents a major shift in how you evaluate the people around you. The King of Swords does not make decisions based on sentimentality. He is not swayed by sob stories or guilt trips. He looks at the facts, he considers the patterns, and he makes clear, decisive judgments based on what is actually true. And this is the energy you are stepping into. You are developing the ability to cut through the nonsense and see people's true intentions. What I am seeing with this card is that there are people in your life who have been taking advantage of your generous nature. They know you are the type who will always help, who will always be there, who will always give another chance. They have been exploiting that. But the King of Swords energy is coming in to help you recognize these patterns. You are starting to notice who only contacts you when they need something. You are starting to see who never reciprocates the energy you give them. You are starting to realize who treats your time and attention as if it is unlimited and free. The King of Swords is also about communication and truth. This card is telling me that you are going to start being much more direct in your communication. You are not going to sugarcoat things anymore. You are not going to make excuses for people who do not deserve them. You are going to start speaking your truth clearly and without apology. And honestly, this is going to feel so liberating for you. You have spent so much time being diplomatic and considerate and careful not to hurt anyone's feelings. But the King of Swords is saying it is time to prioritize honesty and clarity. I also want to point out that this card often appears when someone is learning to detach emotionally from situations so they can see them more objectively. You have been too close to certain situations, too emotionally involved, and that has clouded your judgment. But now you are gaining the ability to step back and assess things from a more neutral, logical perspective. You are asking yourself important questions like, does this person actually value me, or do they just value what I can do for them? Is this relationship balanced, or am I the only one giving? Do they respect my boundaries, or do they constantly push against them? The King of Swords is giving you the mental clarity to answer these questions honestly. And once you have that clarity, you can make much better decisions about who deserves to stay in your life and who needs to go. This is not about being cold or harsh. This is about being wise and protective of your own well-being. The King of Swords knows that you cannot pour from an empty cup, and he is here to help. You make sure that the people you are pouring into are actually worthy of that gift. The third card is Temperance. And when this showed up, I actually smiled because it is such a beautiful compliment to the King of Swords. While the King of Swords gives you mental clarity and a discernment, Temperance is about finding balance and moderation in how you approach everything. This card is telling me that you are learning to create harmony in your life by not going to extremes in either direction. Here is what I mean by that. You have probably noticed that you tend to be all or nothing in your relationships and commitments. Either you are completely invested in giving everything you have got, or you are pulling back entirely. Either you are available all the time or you are shutting everyone out. Temperance is appearing to show you that there is a middle path, and that middle path is where you are going to find real peace and sustainability. This card is also about patience and the understanding that not everything needs to happen right now. You are someone who likes to take action and get things done, but Temperance is reminding you that some things need time to unfold naturally, particularly when it comes to relationships and letting people prove themselves to you. You do not need to make immediate decisions about everyone. You can take your time, observe patterns, and let people show you who they really are through their consistent actions rather than their words. What really stands out to me about Temperance in your reading is the message about emotional regulation. You have been through a lot, and you have had to be strong through all of it. But being strong all the time can sometimes mean suppressing your emotions or not processing them fully. Temperance is encouraging you to find a healthy balance in how you deal with your feelings. You can be strong and vulnerable. You can be independent and ask for support when you need it. You can set boundaries and still be kind. It is not one or the other. I am also seeing with this card that you are learning to blend different aspects of yourself in a more integrated way. Maybe you have felt like you had to be different versions of yourself for different people. The professional Capricorn at work. The supportive friend in your personal life. The strong one who has it all together. But temperance is about bringing all those parts of yourself into alignment, so you can just be authentically you in all areas of your life. When you are operating from that authentic place, it becomes so much easier to recognize who genuinely appreciates the real you versus who only likes the version of you that serves them. The energy of temperance is also telling me that you are going to be much more measured in how you invest your energy moving forward. Instead of diving in headfirst with people, you're going to test the waters first. You are going to give a little and see if they reciprocate. You are going to set a small boundary and see if they respect it. You are going to observe how they treat you over time rather than just believing their initial presentation. This is such a wise approach, and it is going to save you so much heartache and disappointment in the future. Now we move to the fourth card, which is the Knight of Cups. And this is where the energy shifts to show you what is coming into your life. While the first three cards were about clearing out and creating discernment, the Knight of Cups is about what arrives when you have made space for it. This is such a romantic and emotionally fulfilling card. The Knight of Cups represents offers of emotional connection, genuine affection, and people who approach you with sincere intentions. What I love about this card appearing in your reading is that it is confirmation that when you raise your standards and become more selective about who you let into your life, you actually attract better quality people. The Knight of Cups is someone who is emotionally available, who is willing to pursue you properly, who shows up with genuine interest and care. This could be romantic, but it could also be new friendships or professional connections that feel emotionally rewarding and authentic. The Knight of Cups moves slowly and deliberately. He is not rushing or pushing. He is coming toward you with a genuine offer, and he is willing to prove himself over time. This is so different from the energy you have been dealing with, where people expect immediate access to you without having to earn it. The Knight of Cups understands that your time and energy are valuable, and he is willing to demonstrate his worthiness through consistent, thoughtful actions. I am also seeing with this card that there is going to be a specific person, or maybe a few people who are going to make their intentions very clear to you. They are not going to play games or be ambiguous. They are going to show you through their words and actions that they value you and want to be part of your life. Because you have done the work of developing discernment and clarity with the King of Swords, you are going to be able to recognize genuine offers when you see them. You are not going to second-guess yourself or wonder about their motives, because their sincerity will be obvious. The Knight of Cups is also about following your heart in a way that feels good and safe. You have been guarding your heart pretty carefully, which makes total sense given everything you have been through. But this card is telling me that it is okay to start opening up again to people who have proven themselves worthy. You do not have to keep everyone at arm's length forever. You can let the right people in, and it will actually feel really good when you do, because you will know you made a wise choice based on their demonstrated character rather than just hope or potential. What I want you to understand about the Knight of Cups is that this energy is available to you specifically because you are becoming more selective. When you stop giving everyone access to you, when you stop being available to people who do not appreciate you, you create space for people who will. The Knight of Cups cannot reach you if you are surrounded by people who are draining your energy and taking up all your time. But as you clear those people out and set those boundaries, you make room for these better connections to find you. The fifth card is the Eight of Wands. And this is where things start moving fast. The Eight of Wands is all about rapid movement, quick developments, and things finally clicking into place after a period of stagnation or confusion. This card is telling me that once you start implementing these boundaries and making these changes in who you allow access to you, everything is going to shift quickly. Like domino effect quick. What I am seeing with the Eight of Wands is that you are not going to have to wait long to see results from the changes you are making. As soon as you start being more selective and protective of your energy, you are going to notice immediate shifts in your life. Some people are going to drop away naturally because they realize they cannot take advantage of you anymore. Other people are going to step up and show you they are serious about being in your life. New opportunities are going to present themselves. Situations that have been stuck are going to start moving forward. The Eight of Wands is also about clear communication and things being revealed. Messages are going to come through quickly. People are going to show you who they are through their actions in rapid succession. You are not going to have to wonder or wait around for clarity because everything is going to become obvious very fast. Someone who has been vague or inconsistent is suddenly going to show their true colors. Someone who has been interested in you is going to make their move. Projects or plans that have been delayed are suddenly going to take off. I love this card for you because it shows that you are not going to be stuck in this transition phase for long. Once you make the decision to change how you operate, the universe is going to support that decision with swift action. It is like everything has been waiting for you to step into your power and set these boundaries. And as soon as you do, all the pieces start falling into place. The Eight of Wands is essentially saying that your clarity creates momentum. And that momentum is going to carry you forward into a much better situation. Very quickly. What also strikes me about this card is the sense of things aligning. When you are making decisions from a place of wisdom and self-respect like the King of Swords showed us, and when you are maintaining balance and patience like Temperance taught us, everything just flows more easily. The Eight of Wands is that flow. It is the natural result of you being in alignment with your highest good. You are no longer fighting against yourself or forcing things that are not meant for you. You are moving with the current instead of against it. And that makes everything happen faster and more smoothly. The sixth and final card is the Ten of Pentacles. And honestly, this is the perfect conclusion to your reading. The Ten of Pentacles is about lasting abundance, legacy, security, and building something stable that will benefit you for the long term. This card is showing me that all of these changes you are making, all of these boundaries you are setting, all of this discernment you are developing, it is all leading to a place of genuine security and fulfillment in your life. The Ten of Pentacles is not just about financial abundance, although that is certainly part of it. It is about creating a life that feels rich in every way. Rich in meaningful relationships. Rich in opportunities. Rich in peace and stability. Rich in the sense that you are surrounded by people who genuinely value and respect you. This card shows me that when you stop wasting your energy on people who do not deserve it and start investing in people and situations that are truly aligned with you, you build something really beautiful and lasting. What I am seeing with the Ten of Pentacles is that you are creating a foundation for your future right now. Every boundary you set, every person you choose to let in or keep out, every decision you make from a place of self-respect, it is all building toward this stable, abundant future. The Ten of Pentacles often appears when someone is thinking about their legacy, about what they are creating that will last beyond just today or tomorrow. And for you, that legacy is a life where you are valued, respected, and surrounded by quality people who contribute positively to your world. This card also represents family and community, but not just any family or community. It is about the people who truly belong in your inner circle. The ones who have earned their place there through loyalty, respect, and genuine care. The Ten of Pentacles is showing me that you are building your chosen family, your real tribe. These are the people who will still be there years from now because the relationships are built on mutual respect and authentic connection, rather than obligation or convenience. I also want to point out that the Ten of Pentacles has a very grounded, practical energy. It is not about fantasy or wishful thinking. It is about real, tangible results. This tells me that the changes you are making are not just going to feel good emotionally. They're going to have practical benefits in your life. Better relationships lead to better opportunities. Stronger boundaries lead to more energy for your goals. More selectivity about who you invest in leads to relationships that actually support and elevate you. The Ten of Pentacles is the proof that this approach works and leads to real, lasting abundance.